Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading that focuses on your ability to manifest. What manifestation really is kind of setting up a bridge between the 3D and the 5D. You kind of have a foot in both, but you use the 3D as the base from which to work on, to go to the 5D. Many times people would like to skip the 3D part and jump right into the 5D. Understand the feeling for sure, but it is the act of manifesting. It's the act of activating your imagination, creating a picture in your mind. You can feel it, hear it, taste it, touch it. It's that kind of depth. And then learning how to lift your finger off the button. For example, you got a smartphone, computer. Very often when you hit the button, it's not until you let go of the button that the command to initiate a program begins. And that's the same thing with manifesting. It's getting a good, clear image. Again, it is literally 3D, but you're moving it to the 5D. And the way that you activate it is get it clear, focused, and then let it go. So let's work on that together. You and I manifesting. We have the 5 cards in front. It's the only screen you're going to see. There's not any activity, and I do that intentionally because I don't want you to be distracted. God knows you are distracted enough times 1,000. Virtually everything that you read about in mass media or you hear on the TV or the news from the conventional news sources is a lie. It's public relations for corporations and or governments, and both are the same these days. So it is not what they're presenting. It is very likely just the opposite story. But it's hard to sort through all of that. And because they keep coming up with new scare tactics, people buy in. Less and less every day. I'm encouraged by that. So let's see if we can't help out in your life with the manifesting. And then we go to the center card. This is the Oracle card. It's called Poised. Well, it looks to me like she's already run the race and she's celebrating, which is probably a good manifesting technique, I guess. But the idea is that you are at the starting gate in a race. Just waiting for that starter's gun. Boom, and then you're off. But you're right there. And the number up top is 4 and 8. 4 is a good sound foundation. 8 is physical or visual deliverance, presence. You put together, they come up to a 3. Well, a 12 and then a 3. So there's some sort of an intercommunication thing going on, and I suspect it's you waiting for that signal at the starting gate because you're about ready to run a race. It may be the race of your life, in fact, but looking at the astrology for the next couple of years ahead, it's going to get crunchy. You think it's been crunchy up to this point? It's going to be extremely crunchy because there is a very strong potential looking at the astrology. We're in an eclipse season now, going to be one again in spring, and the one in spring is a butt kicker. We're coming into a time when there's no room for fooling around. There's no time for avoiding or evading responsibility for your life. If you feel something strongly, you have to step forward. All the marbles are in the center. The game is just about over. And so the pressure from the outside is going to be intense. That's why you have to be ready for the pressure on the inside. We got to put you at the starting gate for this race that, boy, you think you've been surprised over the last 3-4 years? I think potentially, according to my astrology friends, you could be in for the shock of your life, and it wouldn't necessarily be pleasant. But just remember, what you allow is what will continue. As you get ready to run the race for your life, for the lives of those around you, keep in mind that what you allow will continue. You've heard the expression, well, go along, get along, that kind of thing. Baloney. Baloney. This is not the time for that. Too much is up for grabs. You are seeing techniques from 1984, especially double speak. You're seeing it prevalent all the time. It's in the press. It's in the government. People have one expression, but they mean totally the opposite. If you listen to them, it sounds very pleasant, but the effect is not. So you are at the starting gate for the race for your life. Maybe for humanity. It's important that you be poised in a position of weight. As the first card all the way to the left is the Eight of Cups. It means walking away from something you're attached to. Very often, when people do tarot, they talk about cups and love and romance and stuff like that. It can be that, but not so much when we're talking about manifesting. When we're talking about manifesting, cups are things or people that we're attached to in some way, in some meaningful way. And so the Eight of Cups says, I'm done. I'm finished. I'm walking away. No turning back. I'm burning bridges. I will never, ever, ever, ever come back in this direction again. I've learned my lesson. It's a heartbreak. And it's a heartbreak, I think, that you've already felt, many people have already felt. You know that you've been lied to, you've been used and abused in every way possible. And that realization is very, 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 very painful. So the Eight of Cups, walking away, burning bridges. And that's reason why I said the next couple of years are going to be a real race for your life. Because the decisions that you make are going to have profound effects, not only on you, but those around you. So the Eight of Cups, walking away from something you're attached to. We go, though, to the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is sort of like a mini Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles knows what she wants. Why? Because she has a value system. She knows what's important to her. She's responsible. She's secure. Over the last 3 years, our value system has been under attack. What's up is down. What's black is white. What's in is out. It's all been messed up purposely. Purposely. That goes back to 1984, doublespeak. They want to, the people who want to take over the world, and the World Economic Fund is a great place to start. Klaus Nazi. They tell you you're going to have nothing and you're going to be happy. They tell you this, and you just don't pay attention. You just go, hey, God will take care of me. Well, lack of faith is an act. You may have your faith, but you solidify it when you act on it. What you allow will continue. And so the reason why the Nine of Pentacles is so secure, is so solid, is a mini Queen of Pentacles, is because she has a good set of values. There's no compromise. Up is up, down is down, in is out. Or no, in is in, out is out. There's differences. And those differences put together create the mosaic of life. And you can't start switching these things around. They're not interchangeable. Good set of values is you're walking away from the old set of values. That's the race. Next card. We got the Knight of Wands. Wands are positivity, excitement, enthusiasm. The Knights always bring gifts. The Knight brings confidence, courage, passion. That's what you're going to have to take with you over the next couple of years. You can't just be blown along with the tide. I'm just going to go along. No, you can't. You have to know what's important to you. You have to stand up for what's important to you, no matter. I mean, I have, and I say this very proudly, I have been a conspiracy theorist, been called such many times over the past 3.5 years. As a conspiracy theorist, I have been 1,000% right. That's baseball talk, 1,000. Or, in other terms, I'm 100% right. I haven't missed yet. where the people who have not been conspiracy theorists, not thinking for themselves, not researching, not looking behind the curtain, have been wrong every step of the way. Many of them have lost their lives because of it. The next 2 years, they're going to amp that up because they're getting ready to close the deal on humans. That's why you have to walk away from the old values, get a new set of values with the Nine of Pentacles, go in with passion, with confidence, and take a look at your future. Three of Wands. Here are guys on the shore looking at a beautiful, beautiful picture, yellow, positive. Three Wands, the mind, body, spirit, all blended together. It is a complete package. And it's meant to step forward into the future that he is helping to make. That's your job. That's why you're poised. That's why you're at the starting gate. This has been, the last few years, just a preliminary. The actual race begins. Are you going to be at the starting gate? You're going to get rid of your old values to go for new ones, go with passion and real courage in your life to see a new future, or are you just going to go along to get along? Remember, what you allow will continue. It's your responsibility, nobody else's. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with more tarot stuff. I do a brand new one every day, 365. Hope you're here with me. Between now and the next time, peace and blessings.